Progress. Yesterday, I attended my Toastmasters class. And for those that don't know what Toastmasters is, it's a speaking platform of around 20 people where people get together and obviously practice their public speaking. So for me, being my first time, I was obviously a little bit apprehensive about what to expect and what I was going to be expected to do, but there wasn't too much pressure on me yesterday, which was great. So I was buddied up with another lady who had been there for approximately 3 years, and it definitely helped me with my confidence. So what I did when it was my turn to say my few words, normally I would be so anxious, and I must admit my anxiety was definitely there, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So yeah, I did, when it came to my turn, I stood up and had my few words. Whereas last time that I had the same opportunity to do the same thing, I stayed in my seat, which would have been approximately 2 years ago. So it just goes to show you in 2 years how much progress that you can make and how many steps forward you can take with a goal that you have. So obviously small steps, but I'm definitely happy with the bit of progress that I've seen in the last couple of years with my speaking. So I'm looking forward to definitely going along to the next talk at the Toastmasters group, which is in approximately 3 weeks. I'm actually chomping at the bit to be in front of people and to be doing more and more talks. So yeah, that talk was definitely good for my confidence yesterday. Leading into going into the talk, I was doing laps in the pool, and I must say that I'd come up with about 21 excuses to not go along to the Toastmasters talk. And all it took was one positive thought to get my ass to that class. And I'm so happy this morning when I woke up. If I had have chose the ladder and not gone to the class, I would have been quite put out with myself. I think I would have showed up to the next class in the few weeks, but I definitely had doubts as to whether I wanted to show my face or show up to the class, but I'm certainly happy that I did. And to be honest with you, it's probably the same feeling, and it's funny, the same feeling that I felt leading into my Ironman on a completely different level, but the same feeling I felt leading into my Ironman was that of scared and wondering if I could pull something like this off. And all it took again was those 21 doubting thoughts and the one thought to actually show up and compete and put yourself in a position that makes you feel quite uncomfortable. And when you do that, you definitely reap the rewards of positive outcomes and positive thoughts, and obviously progressive steps forward. So for me, and I think it's that Ironman spirit within me, is you can tell an Ironman or an athlete time and time again that they can't do something, but they'll find so many reasons and show you why they can. So I just wanted to do a bit of an update because I haven't done a talk in a little while, and obviously this Toastmasters was the first step obviously to my next move within my public speaking. And obviously going there last night and obviously seeing people that have been there for decades and a few years, and how good their speeches were. But it was good for me to go along and recognize the fact and actually looked forward to getting to the different progressive levels and one day doing a 5-minute speech. And even entertaining the idea last night, I was thinking, yeah, I could probably do the different table topics. Now that my brain is quite interactive and I'm starting to do a lot more, things to make myself a little bit brighter. I definitely was more engaging, obviously, than I've ever been with different conversations with new people, which again too in the past has always been a real problem with me, is connecting with different people that I don't know, because I was always so shy to make a first, make the first move as far as striking up a conversation would go. And that would be with anybody. It wouldn't even matter, if I was remotely attracted to, a woman or something like that. I would always, or whoever it might be, I always had a real issue with communicating on any level with anybody whatsoever. Just striking up a conversation, just not knowing what to say, and then being worried about having something of substance to say, and then there being dead silence. So it was great too for me to just be able to see, obviously, how my communication skills have come in such a short space of time in putting the effort into trying to improve them. So yeah, definitely loved every moment of it, but just wanted to do an update and just let you know that obviously my topic today is progress, and I'm definitely progressing in the right direction. And the step forward in going along to the Toastmasters group, where there was about 20 people and I was able to stand up and say my few sentences, I was quite happy with the ability to do that and not to pass on my turn. So yeah, definitely happy with how things are going, and yeah, looking forward to the next one, and actually would like to do some more between now and then somehow. So yeah, progress. Good chat.